Hello everyone. I hope you're having a good morning, and I just wanted to make a quick video talking to you about what it feels like to do your own thing at any stage of your life. Maybe this won't be a video where you get experienced answers from a 10-year professional who has been in the industry, blah blah blah, but it is coming from somebody who has tried it out for 1 year. And I wanted to talk a little bit about what it feels like and what are the main differences between doing a job and doing your own thing. And I'm currently 24, so you could take this as somebody who just stepped into this industry, got some real work done for 1 year or so, and now he just wants to share his experience with you so that you can make your call based on maybe his experience. Yeah, anyways. So, the first thing which I want to talk about is the difference between your problems when you're doing a job versus when you're doing your own thing. So, when you're doing a job, most of your problems come from your co working space, right? Like maybe you really enjoy what you do there, but you don't enjoy the people you work with, or you don't enjoy the the schedule you're given with, or the situations you're put in while doing that kind of a job. So I have faced that problem earlier. In I have done multiple experiences working at different co-working spaces. So I know what it feels like. That could be one of your problems. Another problems is that you don't align with the kind of work you are given to do. It feels like you are doing somebody else's labor. You're of course getting a money, a, a financial stability in return for that, because you have a fixed salary, you get it every month on time. So it's not like they're robbing you. Sometimes they are when the salary is too low, but in an ideal situation where you have a good pay and the work is good, they're not robbing you of anything, but you are just exchanging your skill sets and your experience to build something for them which might fail or might succeed, but that's on them because they are the risk takers and you are the service provider in this case. So, this situation doesn't feel fulfilling for many of the people, especially if they want to do something of their own and they know deep down that they can successfully do something like that. Um, that's the kind of problem which you face when you are in a job situation, according to me. There are many more, but why did I point out these specific two is because it comes at a stark contrast with what you face while you're doing your own thing. So when you do your own thing, you are the risk taker and you are the decision maker, and you are the executor as well in the beginning. So while you still have to execute things and manually do things, take your time out and do things, you also get to be the decision maker, which means that there is infinite shots you could shoot to possibly align yourself with what you are exactly doing out there. And what it comes with is that you will discover a version of yourself which you probably couldn't do or couldn't focus on, particularly when you are doing a job. For me, I got the time to finally seek out for things which I actually want to do, try them out, fail at them, start again, try them out, fail at them, start again. And I think the job situation just doesn't allow me to function like that. So you will definitely discover yourself faster if you try your own thing. And I think that's the biggest win you could get while trying it on early. There are exactly zero other benefits to this situation when you're starting out, because you don't have financial stability, you don't have less work, you actually have more work because you're the decision maker and the executor. So you have to work on both domains. You can schedule your whole day yourself, where I would like to come in and say that it's a huge win, but some people think that it means that you can, just sit in a cafe and work for 30 minutes and that should be it. But the reality is that you will have to handle different sectors of your business by yourself and with the help of your teammates. So until and unless you are big enough to delegate work, that life is a little bit far away. But you could surely reach there. That's the biggest thing, like when you're in a job, that possibility even feels impossible. That how could I even imagine something like that? So your subconscious just rejects the possibility of that happening. But right now, for myself, and anybody who is doing their own thing, they sure can imagine a life where they are financially independent, where they have delegated most of their work and they are focusing their day on what is more important to them, that is to build themselves up and build the business from its core, not from the outside. They have people to maintain it from the outside. So that feels possible, and I feel like if I put in the work and be consistent and um, solve the correct problems which I'm facing, then I will get there. I will get there, and I am getting there. In fact, I am there almost. So that's the main difference between doing your own thing and working on working for somebody else, working on a job. So I hope this helped you a little bit, and I would like to know what you think about. If you are a founder, what do you think about is the difference between job and doing your own thing? And if you're doing a job currently, I would also like to hear your opinions about the same. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for listening. Bye bye.